Manny Pacquiao versus Chris Algieri. Just watched the first press conference in Macau, the Venetian casino, and the first face-off. I'm finally excited. The press tour has started. The event, pretty much to me, it is officially started. Now you can start getting excited for the fight. Because then even when the fight was mentioned, it wasn't that much to really media and stuff to look at, so you kind of get bored. But now it has started. I'm going to get pumped up, excited for this fight. So the first press conference, both guys show respect. Manny always showing respect. Chris Algieri, very well spoken, showing respect to Manny. And their teams seem showing respect. Freddie Roach giving respect. Face-off was obviously, it wasn't an intense face-off. It was just more of a, it wasn't a serious face-off. Manny looked at him and then he started laughing, smiling. So, that's Manny though. So it wasn't serious. It was just joking around for the face-off and stuff. But, it was, check it out, the first press conference. Manny says some things, Chris says some things. Shaming is going to be on the card, and Vasyl Lomachenko is going to be on the card too. Great card. Vasyl Lomachenko's facing this Thai fighter who only has 1 defeat and 52 wins. Actually, I didn't look that up. I don't know who. I forget his name, but very good record. One of the best in Thailand. So, and then you got Zhao Shiming. I don't think they have his opponent picked yet, or maybe they did and I missed it. Oh no, he is fighting. Yeah, he's gonna be fighting Wansung Chijum. So another Thai fighter, I think. But anyway, this is the first fight that they've ever had with 4 gold medalists. 4 gold medals gonna be in this card pretty much, because Shiming got 2 gold medals, Vasyl Lomachenko got 2 gold medals. So 4 gold medals in this one event, never been done, never happened before, Bob Arum said. Bob Arum looking older every time you see him, but guy's still good. He's good at promoting the fight anyway in the press conferences. But so Bob Arum talking good about this card. I think the card's pretty good. I think it's a good card. I think because they had to make up maybe for the Algieri, because he wasn't that well known. And Bob Arum actually, he said the reason why he picked Chris Algieri, if it's true or not, this is what he tells people. He tells people the reason why he picked Chris Algieri because he was gonna pick Ruslan to face Pacquiao, but Ruslan lost. So instead he picked Chris Algieri, who beat Ruslan. So that was his number one thing. And Marquez didn't want to fight, so. But yeah, definitely. I understand Bob Arum, where he's come from, the Cold War. There wasn't much opponents. I didn't want to see this fight at the start, but Chris Algieri's no slouch, though. He's not a bum. He is a good fighter. I think Manny will obviously beat him, and I think Manny's on a different level, but still, we haven't seen Algieri's full potential yet. We'll find out, obviously, in November, his full potential. But he showed a lot of potential in the Ruslan fight, winning that fight, getting dropped twice and coming back. But the closest thing I can think of the closest opponent Pacquiao's faced to Algieri, the closest opponent that is most like Algieri physically and style-wise, I would have to say Oscar De La Hoya comes close. The closest, anyway. I know there's differences, obviously big differences, but that's the closest, because he's definitely not like Margarito Algieri. Algieri is the same height as Oscar De La Hoya, and he's a boxer like Oscar De La Hoya. He moves around good like Oscar did. Obviously, there's differences. When Manny fought Oscar, he was on the tail end of his career. It wasn't a prime Oscar. But there's obviously Algieri doesn't have as much power as Oscar did. Oscar had more power in his punches, and Oscar's a legend. He's an elite boxer, and even though he wasn't in his prime, he was an elite boxer, and he still was really good. And Algieri, he's not proven to be elite yet. I think he's just a good fighter, and I think he's hungry though, and he's young. So the one thing that you got to worry about Algieri is he's in great shape always. He loves working out. He loves eating healthy. He's a nutritionist. He wants to become a doctor, but yeah, his determination and his hunger to win, and he likes to train. So you got to watch out for that. And he's got good speed too, and good boxing skills. So he's definitely got a lot of things going for him. He's hungry, like I said, and he's always in good shape. But Manny has just been doing this for so long. He's a veteran. He's still elite. He's still the best, even at this point in his career. Not as aggressive, not as vicious, not as explosive, but he shows signs of that explosiveness, just not as much as he used to, but he still shows signs of it, and he's still at the top. And it's going to be hard to beat Manny Pacquiao. Of course, Algieri, though, he's definitely credible. He's undefeated. He beat a beast, Ruslan, but Manny's way different than Ruslan. And I think if you come in the right game plan, a lot of fighters could maybe beat Ruslan if you come in with the right game plan and you're a good boxer like Algieri. If you can move good, you got a chance against Ruslan. But if you can move good and you're against Manny, you're not going to. Manny's just so quick on his feet, and so his foot speed is incredible. So, and you've seen Timothy Bradley couldn't do it. Timothy Bradley, in my opinion, is better than Chris Algieri. Yeah, it's so anyway, yeah, check out the press conference. It's going to be a good card. Pacquiao versus Algieri, Shiming versus One Song Chai Jim, I'm pretty sure, WBO Eliminator, and he'll be getting a title shot soon. He'll be training with Manny Pacquiao in General Santos City. Then you got Vasyl Lomachenko fighting this Thai fighter. Let me see his name actually. Let's see here. I think it's hard to pronounce the Thai fighters, but yeah, he'll be fighting Chonlatern Pirayapina from Thailand. So another good fight. And between all the challengers in the main card, those three fights, there's only one, I think the record from all the challengers, Bob Arum said it, I forget, but it's 90-something and 1. So definitely the challengers are definitely good challengers. And yeah, it's going to be a good fight. Great card. Shiming, love seeing that guy fight. Lomachenko, he's exciting too. Even though he's technical, he's aggressive too. He's not totally technical. Shiming, obviously, I like how he's going for the knockout all the time now. He's transitioned well into the professional. Then you got Manny Pacquiao, my favorite fighter. Still the most favorite fighter I like to watch. And definitely he's got a good competitor in front of him. Chris Algieri. I think Manny's going to beat him, obviously, and I think he's above him. But still, Algieri is definitely his hungriness and he loves to box. He doesn't have to box if he didn't want to, because the guy is obviously got a good education and probably can get a job pretty easily. But he loves to stay healthy, and he's hungry, and he's a good boxer. So it's gonna be a good fight. But Manny, elite fighter, veteran, experienced, power, speed, footwork, angles, southpaw, deadly left hand. The guy, and then you got to think, Chris Algieri on this stage, will he be like a deer in the headlights, like Mayweather says? Because Rios had said he was ready physically, and look what happened. He said he froze mentally when he was in the ring with Pacquiao at that stage. So I think Algieri maybe will deal with it better than Rios, but definitely don't miss it. November 22/23. The event starts November 22 in North America, but obviously in China, the event starts 23rd in the 23. It'll be morning there. So the fight will take place to 23rd, but the event will start 22. So November 22/23, Macau, China, the Venetian, the Clash in Cotai 2, Manny Pacquiao versus Chris Algieri for the WBO welterweight title. Don't miss it. There's going to be another press conference tomorrow, then another one. Six of them in total, I'm pretty sure. And tomorrow will be the Shanghai one. And then you'll have San Francisco, Los Angeles, and then they'll finish off in New York. So, yeah, don't miss it. I'm excited. Finally, the press tour has started, and now it's going to get exciting to watch the training and all the media stuff. And finally, Pacquiao's getting back in the ring. I can't wait. And, yeah, subscribe if you like my videos. And let me know what you guys thought of Chris and Manny in the press conference. What do you think about the fight? Both got respect for each other. Both great boxers. Both of them good boxers. And can't wait. Thanks for watching. And stay tuned for the other press conferences and face-offs. And all the other media events.